Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Lucia the Panic Burb, and today we're back at it again for the first time in like a month. I basically. Alright, time to come clean. This fight has been very rough, a bit on my patience. Not really like my mental, but like my patience. And with how work has been of late, I was not quite in a right space to deal with this level of frustration. Constantly running in and dying and running in and dying and running in and dying. Not great, especially because the last time I think that did this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, the game like crashed halfway through. Like it just out and out was like, nope, you're done. We're not doing this again. And I was like, but I was fighting. I was finally starting to regularly get to phase 2, and I just was like, you know what? Let's take a break from Elden Ring for a bit. So I took some time away. I played a little bit. I went on vacation, which stopped 1 week of working on this. Did some... took some more time to work on like D&D stuff, and just went to the bar with friends, you know, just taking some general time, like, to kind of, like, prepare myself for what is probably going to be one of my longer, like, winded fights. I would not be surprised if I don't complete this tonight, especially because it's been so long since I played. I haven't even... I meant to do warm-up against her over the weekend, and I just skipped out on it because I was just busy doing other things. But we're back. We're going to rip off the Band-Aid. I was so close to canceling this again. Especially because the game was not launching, but a quick restart actually fixed the game. Probably was having problems launching because of my internet or whatever. So I had to refresh my internet. So things should be fine now. Before we kind of really get into this stuff, I do want to take a moment to shout out my YouTube channel for those who aren't watching this on YouTube, who are watching this on Twitch. I do have a YouTube channel, link in the chat section just going up. On that YouTube channel, I recently did a D&D one-shot campaign called Deep Divers, where the team dives deep into a huge collapsed mega city trying to find ancient tech. I think it came out really well. It was also for raising money for charity, which in these most trying of times helps give me some like help and energy to continue forward some days. So please, if you have some to spare, go to do the extra life and yeah, just kind of help out. But yeah, we're gonna probably do some more. Hi, Bagels. We're probably going to do some more fighting Miquella today. Maybe we can figure out how best to beat her, or, you know, 2 hours in, I just give up and, like, get in a call with Bagels and go, okay, what's the trick? But yeah. Starting soon as well, I'm thinking of doing more art streams. I've done some painting streams, but I think I'm actually going to do some of my map making and kind of put like some thought process, like A, just to do it live so people can see, but B, also be like, hey, you know, here's what I think about when I go to make a map, and like walk through the process of making. I think that would be fun to do. But yeah, for the extra life stuff, there's several different concessions in there, making an RPG Maker character, coming up with an NPC for the Cozy Tato campaign, or well, that was actually longer than I expected it to be. as you can see, I am flying solo tonight. I actually did have both Finn and Contagion approach me, asking if I wanted them to come and run commentary while I did this, but I'm at the point in this fight where having commentary going in the background is more distracting and frustrating to have, so... That was no progress. I am definitely a little bit out of practice, especially because I also have been playing Elden Ring a bit more. I'm just... I could let... I'm having problems with this fight. You think Chelsea's... Chelsea doesn't even fully know how to use a controller, guys. I hate to be the breaker of bubbles. But Chelsea doesn't dual stick motion well. It's currently the things that she and I are working through. She's gonna end up just walking right into Miquella and just like exploding. I'm not shaming, I'm just saving us all some time and use some frustration. Oh my god, fuck these things. Well, here comes death.
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Damn, Chelsea, you gonna sit there and take that because I can't use a controller? You could come try to use a mouse and keyboard, sweetie, if you think that'll help. I'm gonna try to change things up. Yeah, but Stardew Valley doesn't have rotating, like... Slow ass swing. Doesn't have rotating,
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Alright, fine. You know what? You gonna talk smack? Come here. Come here! I know you can hear me. Come here! Come here! Come here! Alright. Here's the controller. Alright. This is your light swing. That's your heavy swing. If you hold this one down, you can do a big flippy flip. And then you movements like in 14. You move that to walk around, and you move this one to move controller. Alright, now go to that wall. Well, if it ain't the consequences of your actions. Alright, hit triangle. Go in. There you go. Alright, now I'm gonna give you a little help. Now you're locked on, door. Alright. Go get her.
Oh no! Ooh, you can do better. Oh, I don't think so. You better knock it off. Oh, you're gonna learn.
You know,
Yes, that's right.
I don't know what's annoying, that she's actually doing almost as well as I've done today, or that she's just flailing around, which is...
Ooh, you can get him. Get him.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Oh, I died.
You died. You're dead.
Oh no.
There you go.
I tried.
There you go. Feel better now? You wanna keep going? You see, here's the thing. Woo, you lasted 32 seconds. That's actually longer than several of the deaths that I've had today. Actually not. It's actually mildly impressive how long you lasted. runtime, run. Yep. That was one too many. I'm afraid to engage her, like, because she should be off cooldown now, so she's like, any moment she's gonna do the thing. Come on, just do your thing. Somehow lived that. Oh shit. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Damn it. I ran out of wall. Well, that one went a little bit better. At least I haven't completely lost the edge. Though I definitely, you can tell, let myself get hit a bit too much. Got way too aggressive at that, like, end part. My problem is I need to get to a point where I'm consistently getting to phase 2. Not even... like, if I can do that, it would be, like, probably the most helpful. One, two. Alright, it's giving me a little bit of breathing room. I don't. That's the problem. Damn it.
Blade of Miquella.
Yeah, I'm at 23 or 22, but I don't have the materials. I have what I need to get it to the last level. or I'm at 23, and I have... I can get to 24 to 25. But I don't have enough 8s to get to 24. I need 5 more 8s, and I can't... Where I went to farm it was giving me lots of 7s and 6s, but no 8s. Something else that makes waterfowl a ton less scary. I know how to get... like, avoid it. Like, I'm actually not really scared of it. I'm more scared when I end up in a situation where, how to phrase. I'm more worried about when I ended up in a situation where she's doing it on top of me. No, because if I run away and then do the first dodge towards her when she goes into 3, and then another dodge back towards her when she finishes 3, I have enough time to do a Lion's Claw. Like, usually. Like, that has been working for me. It's just sometimes I'm not, like, I'm out of position, or I just miss the dive. I know this gives me significantly less Vike's Dragon Bolt, but it also gives me like 1 more Lion's Claw. Don't like being this close to you, lady. Alright. Try to angle myself a bit more room, because that should have been the break point. 1, 2, like that. Just gonna back up. Ah, shit, I didn't dodge. Nope. We're not playing the game right now. We're not playing the game right now. Why did I do that? Roll, 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 roll. That's the best stop, but we take those. I just completely missed, even though I hit her.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Okay, so her wings aren't a tangible hit source, but I keep deflecting off into them, which is really annoying. Yeah, the big thing is, like, I do wish I just had, like, 5 more 8s. And I know if I just continued the story, I would be there, but I also know if I continued the story, I would probably get a version of the sword. I'd get a sword that would give me probably a bigger upgrade pool anyways. Oh, fuck you. I definitely did enough poison damage to her there. Yeah.
Blade of Miquella.
Alright, go ahead and post your thing with the waterfowl. And it better not be just blocked with sword forehead, because swear to God, if she heals back to full from that, I'm just gonna be like livid. Frost jar. Alright. Sell me on it. How does the frost jar work? I'm here for it. I just... When she goes into the air, you throw a frost jar at her, I assume. Alright, how does it work? Like, walk me through it. It cancels the waterfowl. Okay. That was not the usual one of those sheets. Duck back, wing. Okay, I need to give myself one of these. I just don't have enough to swing at her. Damn it. I knew I was going to be a little late on that one. That's what I get for being fat. Alright. Alright. I'm willing to give it a shot. I believe I have everything I need to make like a bunch of frost pots. And it's not like it's hard to get the materials to make freezing pots. I would say the biggest thing holding me back is actually just having ritual pots. There's something wrong with that one. Getting all your Nurgle pots in here, Contagion. Okay. could. Oh, they cost FP. That's why I'm not using them. Alright. Directional menu. I don't typically use my directional menu. But hey. Ah, shh. Alright. Damn it. Well, I figured out how to make it work. Honestly, if we're gonna do that, swap this for boluses as well. If we're gonna try to use more menus, we should might as well just make these count, right? Alright. Make this count. Let's try to see what we can do with this technique and see how we can do it. She did not like being frozen. Shit. Yeah, fuck that up.
Blade of Miquella.
I went to swap into a swing and then realized she had started waterfowl, so that's just timing, but it's a little... That was definitely a lot more doable of a way to deal with it. Like, dodging, sure, definitely works, but, with how much I'm having trouble getting swings in, when I can get swings in is when I should get swings in. Alright, try this again. Yeah, because that gave me just a much larger window of things to work with.
I am Malenia. Blade of Miquella.
Alright, we're not gonna bother runes until I get back to doing this things consistently and knocking off of my aggression a little bit. Not that I've really done anything different, just this time I just definitely let myself get beat a little too hard. I fucking hate that. God damn it! No. Come on. No, you want to. Come on. No, you want to. Oh my god. I should have. Alright, gonna take a moment to get something to drink. Yeah. Fuck this lady. Does the frost pots work on anything else with this lady? Does it like stop her like spontaneous like explosion?
Wait.
So I can use it at the beginning of this thing and just fucking whack her like right off the bat. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Okay, not that. Alright. Good thing you hit me with that right before I just did something stupid. I don't think I've seen the other problematic move yet. Alright, time to go fight the Ken doll. I guess this would be a Barbie doll. I'm not here to judge. Hey, you know, I'm starting to realize, Lynn, that the Lovers was basically just fucking Miquella. Like, but phase 2. I'll know it when I see it. Is it the move that's gonna just absolutely fucking murder me? Run, 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 run. Dodge! Dodge again! Dodge again! I will drink water. And one of these. Just get myself all set for this lady. Alright, here we go. No, lady. None of that. Oh shit, she just hits so fucking hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Malenia. But I made her look like Malenia. Melanoma. Alright, hold on. Did I? Okay, everything is still there. Trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to just eke out like a little bit more damage resistance. But I could go be horny. I don't necessarily need the bending horn. I can go be horny. Let's eke out just a little bit more out of this. I know that I could just jump into the Shadow Realm and get more stuff, but I want to beat her as I stand kind of right now. Oh. Because, like, I could also end this fight super easy by just bringing in Contagion and Demore. Man, she's being super fucking aggressive this time.
I am Malenia.
Jeez, she hasn't been that aggressive for me as an opener in a freaking while. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't even think I need to go into the DLC for the toy that I need to deal with her. I need to just continue the story. Like, there is a faith-based Ultra Greatsword that I'm very close to, that I've been made aware of, and literally going and getting that would probably solve like 90% of my problems right now, except for the part that I can't use Spike's Dragon Bolt, but to be fair, it also scales with both of my highest stats, so... I want to beat her with Big Sword now. I'm committed to this. This technique not intended for children. Come on, do the thing. Man, she recovered from that fucking quick. I need to stop trading with her. Oh, fuck off, game. Fuck off, game.
Blade of Miquella.
I thought your wife was, Ronnie. I thought that was the ending you were going for. Yeah. This was just a bad opener. I played it all wrong and gained fucking nothing. And I keep doing that! That is the third in this. I kind of just want to die. Kill me!
I am Malenia. Blade of Miquella.
I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for at this point. I had one. And then I kinda... Now I'm not sure. I don't know, when I get closer to the endings, I'll do up a little bit of research and figure out what I want to do. Which one fits with what I want to do to this world. Come on. Come on. The second I go in for a swing is when she's going to do it. That's the worst part. I fucking hate that, like, 5-strike swing, because I have never fucking dodged it. Dodge toward her, get hit 5 times. Dodge away from her, get clipped once or twice. Dodge to the sides, oh, well, I just fucking auto-turn to hit you. Like, of all the attacks that are bullshit in this fight, that's the only one I feel like is unfucking fair. Yeah, that was not the right one. Well, the worst part is it's the one move, it's just like, I've tried to find techniques for, and sometimes I completely dodge it, but other times it's just like, nah, get fucked, scrub. In this case, I am actually going to run away from her just so I can get some heals in. Definitely too aggressive up and over there. Come on! God. Alright, that's probably the best health I've been in at the start of this phase. Nope! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Give me Black Fireball. Just something, anything with this lady. Oh shit! She waterfell! I was not even realizing that she had already just gone into that. I would have thrown an ice like immediately. That was, oh my god. Alright, to be fair, that's the first time I've seen I've seen waterfowl. It's the first time I've seen it in that phase, and it's not a different stance, but it's more blocked. I think when I hit her with the ice, if it's not like that last one, all I can get in is a light attack. Which, I mean, it's fine. Light attack is better than nothing, but... I was just an idiot there.
Of Miquella.
That one was just me being highly aggressive for no discernible reason. Alright, I am taking extra damage because the roll is offset by a couple of... I'd kill for 5 more frickin' 8s. Like, literally all I need, I have found none. This lady is going to drive me insane. Higher dodge rolls are letting me survive more hits. Plus 25, actually, but yes. I'm too distracted for this. That was a bad time for Vikes to go out. No, none of that. You can back the fuck off, lady.
I am Malenia.
Jesus, I don't think I've had her swing that hard. I mean, considering I've got 2 maxed out, like, special weapons, I can't necessarily say I blame her. I just, also, just... This is getting me further than these 2. Even though this one is arguably, better. But because I can throw Vikes onto this, I add a lot of extra holy damage on top of it. Ah, shit. So it gives me just like a bit more power. Yeah, but my faith is actually not terrible. Like, I know I'm not adding holy, but my faith is, like, good. I mean, I guess I could pull this one out and give it a try. It has been a hot minute. Let's give it a try. I mean, changing it up won't be a big deal, plus I have a different thing I can do. Maybe I can get in another swing or 2 with this one. I was saying I was adding holy. I meant adding faith damage. It's gonna be weird because it's not the same technique. It does not have the same reach. Damn it!
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Yeah, but I don't have. I can't use Blood Flame bagels. Like you're right. Like I know you're right in that case. I would be using Blood Flame. But I am about oh. Alright. I'm not super far off from it actually. I thought it was like I needed like 45 faith for some reason. It's not that. I need 3 more arcane, which I don't have. Yep. Yeah. The problem is I need something like I need Crucible Feather. Like, the fight got more easy with better dodge. I know she hits harder, which is why I threw this thing on there to negate that off, rather than adding more damage to it. But I needed the dodging capability. Yeah. Because I was running Godfrey's at first, if people remember, way back when I first started this fight. I was running Godfrey's and the defense weapon, but I was having problems with the dodging. So... I'm trying. Eh, crap.
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
I'm gonna go for like a 30 minutes with these ones. If these don't work, I'll swap to the other ones. Nice, sweetie. But yeah, I do super know if I could get those like last 5. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 30 more minutes with this, 30 more minutes with that, and then just go farm 8s if we're still having problems for the rest of the night. And that's gonna suck. Alright, note to self. Dodge! Crap. Damn it! Damn it.
Blade of Miquella.
Alright. I don't think I need as much blue juice if I'm doing this build, because I'm not, like, having to reset bikes every, like, two. So let's... Let's give myself a little bit more red juice. Like, I need it. I'm using my special techniques a lot, but I don't need the blue juice as much. I think the half and half flask and or the half and half wondrous flask and the two blues should be enough to cover me. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Oh, she's already doing that. Yeah. I didn't realize I had triggered that phase. She had not triggered that early in a while. That was just bad luck. Man, I think I'm going to ask my mom for money for like a new, like my mom usually sends me stuff for Christmas, and I kind of want to upgrade my computer to have an SSD. Just to make loading screens a little freaking easier. Ugh. Ostensibly, I'd like to get two. I'd like to upgrade my 250G for my hardware to 1 terabyte so I can put a bunch of my photos and stuff on there. Because I'm actually running out of room to do that. And, just kill me.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
So here we are again. Always such a pleasure. I definitely created badly there. I need to be more. Alright. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Let it out. And back off. I am definitely letting myself get just too into being aggressive right now with this weapon specifically. And I need to, like, chill out. Just kind of... I know where I can hit with those charge attacks. I need to just time my charge attacks on those attacks alone and nowhere else. Instead, just using lights in the meantime. Come on. Alright, alright, alright. That fucking one. Like, yeah, I'm getting help from my chat and stuff, but, like, I'm pretty sure there's probably, like, oh, here's a YouTube video you could watch to know how to dodge this attack. It's like, no, fuck it. I'm gonna figure this out. Alright, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Never mind, I've got time to go die one more time. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I'm super. I'm gonna have to return that to you, Kenda. Until I finish this fight, I'm not gonna have like. I'm not gonna be not distracted enough to be able to tell that one. Fuck. Get out of here, lady. I thought you said I would have time to fucking hit her. She legitimately recovered and swung and killed me. What the fuck? Absolute fucking bullshit. That did not do shit. That's bullshit. I will hydrate. And while I'm thinking about it, I will go refund that. I remember how to refund. I know there's a way to, like... No, I don't want to report it. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. What? I've loved using this sword up to this point, but this is the problem I'm having with this sword, where it is a lot of I'm just missing, like just missing. Like it's I'm so close to hitting, even worse than this weapon where I'm just missing it. Like this one, because it's actually like slightly shorter, there are attacks that it's like that should eclipse, and it's like nope, you missed, and it's causing me so much frustration. Love you. I'll be there in a second. There it goes. Alright, be right back.
Blade of Miquella.
Still got 50 more minutes with the sword. Some work. That was that one.
I am Malenia.
Fuck off with that
Blade
one!
of Miquella.
I think the thing that annoys me about this fight the most, it's not the combos into combos into combos. It's not the second phase Scarlet Rot. It's not the really like fast, hard to dodge techniques that require you to pay like ultra attention. It's the fact she fucking heals. I'm literally like, I would have gotten through multiple phases through sheer brute force with this lady, if not for the fact that she heals. Like, To all the people who love this fight, I'm glad you like it. I fucking hate this fight because this fight is stupid. I'm sorry. Like, this fight stopped being interesting for me 20 deaths ago, and it definitely became more of a I refuse to stop until I beat this challenge, but once I beat this challenge, I'm never probably doing this fight again. Like that. Okay, cool. Hey, Bagels, I'm gonna stop using this stupid technique because it's causing me more damage. And I'm getting, like, I get a free hit, sure, I'm losing more on her counterattacks. Oh, fuck you, game. Just kill me. I don't even care to continue this fight anymore. Sure, just make your like a fucking combo. I don't fucking care. That round is over. I'm tired of your fucking bullshit, lady. At least with this sword, hitting her is not worth it. Maybe with the next weapons I'm going to use in 10-ish minutes or so, it'll be better, because there's a technique I can use to draw her in and then, like, knock her around, but this one, I don't get anything from it, and I actually have more time dodging away from her to charge up an attack that'll actually do a lot of damage, or knock her around or something with the line attack from this sword than I would anything else. Come on, I know you can do it right now. I know you're in the range. Stop fucking around with me. Thank you. I fucked up.
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
So mad. Fuck off! Just kill me. Fuck off. I'm done with the sword. 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 I was having very, very good technique, but I am actually getting less and less consistently to phase 2. Let's try this one. There's a lot I can do with this sword. I just need to know when I can, like, slip in my cry properly. I might need more blue juice.
I am Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Alright, I am going to need more blue juice there. The trick with this blade is it's, like, different. And I don't quite remember the swing pattern with it. I enjoy using them, I don't remember the swing pattern with them. It's been, like, far too long. I've been using the great sword for just a really long time. Start. That was super not worth it. You know what? I'm not bothering with these ones. I'm just not taking the time for it. Let's go back to the great sword. I'm done with this fight for now. We're gonna go farm. I'm not dealing with this lady at the moment. I love how many ultra great swords like are just like, yeah, no, have int. Why? Int. Dex. Int. Dex. Just strength. faith, but it's not like good faith. And it also requires like a really high dex, which I'm just not investing into. Believe this is where I can find what I'm looking for. The other area gave me lots of experience in 6s and 7s, but like nothing else. But let's see if I can get like, while farming in here, let's see if I can get what I'm looking for and other stuff. No, I'm aware I'm that close to it, Bagels. Like, I know I'm that close to it. Give me something. No. I think it's just from miners down here. And most of the first set of miners are dead. Something hit me. That's one. I'm already doing better than the other technique. And I think this one I do. Six. It's 2 8s. Apparently I missed that one last time I was here. Shoot, I don't want to leave yet. Not being found rock. Three more. I gotta go up. I guess I do now have time for a D&D story. Okay. Kenda, are you still there? I just want to make sure you get this and need it. if she's left, that's totally. I'm definitely not in the best of moods, so I can see somebody not wanting to hang out with me. I'm not exactly the best angry streamer. Alright, 2 remaining. I definitely feel like there's more to this cave. But, I don't remember. Wary of strong foe. Fucking where? I think this place had like a false floor, if I remember correctly. Either way, let's go ahead and head back to the top. That was actually not a bad run at all. It's way better than my previous run. I think. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Alright, I just need one. Please let that be an 8. No, let's give me gravel stone. He did? I don't even think I got souls from him that time. hit anything. I did a pretty good job of clearing out this place, but not a perfect. No, that's my kill. There's definitely like a whole couple different sections I didn't hear. Go back over. I also might take some time to go get 3 levels for Blood Fury. There's an easy to farm location right now for runes. That'll give me like 200,000-ish a pop when I like clear a small area, and they're very easy to kill enemies. Which would give me access to Bloodflame Blade, which would be a little bit better than Vikes in terms of handling our troublesome lady, and would let me kind of better manage that. And here as well. Never did a walk around outside here before I go like deep diving and trying to find shit. Let's do it. He was Big Eye Monster, which usually means they don't hide things in here, but doesn't always mean they don't hide things in the boss room. Like massive boss fight like that. I also might have already done the circuit once. Yeah, I had a feeling there was nothing in the boss room, Bagels, but it was one of those, you know, I hadn't checked before, so I should check to make sure kind of dealios. Definitely have a couple problem guys here. I definitely, just judging by things... No, I have not beaten Melanoma yet. Contagion, but welcome to the chat. We're farming... I'm farming up the last bit of, like, materials I need to upgrade the greatsword, which... Bagels gave me a technique for stunning her mid-fight, which doesn't work well with my other weapons, but works really well with the greatsword, and I'd rather take my chance using the technique, here? Okay, that was... I'm just back to the beginning again. Alright. So, I'm farming up some items at this point. Yeah, I'm re-strategizing before trying again. I'm not sure if I'll try again tonight, but I'm at least changing the tone of the battle, as it were. Alright. Try not to end on just being a sourpuss, because I'm definitely very over this fight. Is that be an 8? Nope, it's a 7. So yeah, we're taking a bit of a reset course, see what we can change, what we can improve on. Maybe if I can get, like, eke out, like, a little bit of, like, 20 to 30 more damage per hit. Get a couple levels to give myself Blood Fury Blade. Just what little things can be done to just try to improve the overall, efficiency of the fight. Hey, there we go. I got an 8. Because I know I could basically just be like, oh, let's just continue the storyline. But it's like, this fight is infinitely doable at this point, so I don't just want to call it a quits. Oh, I have to kill this guy, but he makes me feel happy. I don't know if I'm going to fight Malenia on my caster, if I'm being real. I don't think that particular fight is worth it. I think the ones with backpack give me better chances at 8s, so oh, I could be wrong, I could be lying to myself. Marinara, I haven't heard that one yet. I think Melanoma is my favorite just because, all things considered, she does basically have, like, super cancer. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna soup up all just for you, buddy. You can have the full might of my sword. I normally save that for Marika, but save what for Marika? I probably said something, but like I'm not sure what it was I said that was just like, oh, I saved that for... Oh, Marinara. Yeah, no, that one definitely works better, whereas with Malenia, it definitely, like, Melanoma works like on just so many different levels.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Oh shit, I didn't even need to go that far. I only needed to get 6. I was done for a while. Oh well. Where's my hammer, bro? I kind of have become attached to my boy over here. Where is it? Yep. Here it is. This is the one that if I that I kind of want to go and use for a bit. I gave you my anchor. I don't have an anchor. Send in the red-headed slut. All I can think is like, babe, I love you dearly, and you love me too. So please, can we just do it normally tonight? Godfrey's like, send in the red-headed slut. And I'm just like, oh my god. That one was good. That one was funny. Alright, let's go get some levels. We're gonna go try to get 3 levels. No, I'm good. Oh, change into the red-headed harlot. That's what it is. No, I'm good. I don't. Anchor's your thing. Anchor is your thing. Big sword is mine. It's prayer room, I think, right? By the stars, I am about to go on a rampage. Why am I having... Oh, I know why I'm having so much trouble here. In this case, I am using the wrong weapon. I am about to commit much murder, and there's not a damn fool who can stop me. You know what? I don't really need this for the moment. Let's go ahead and put the silver one on as well. I can get a couple extra items out. Yeah, it's about 100-ish. I missed a guy. Hey you! What's up there? Come out here. Alright, let's see what happens if I add a gold chicken nugget to it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna see how far I can take it before, like, I'm gonna kill more of these guys than I usually would in the run, just to see. How many extra souls I can get. I think over here is where the next, like, large group. Fraught Knights, I don't know how. Oh, there was a guy in there. Alright, we're still good on chicken feet. So let's just keep pushing. Alright. So I can go pretty far ways down here with golden chicken feet getting levels and stuff. Let's see. Where am I at for levels? So that was like about 140,000 that time. Alright, I'm at 200k. I can tell. I'm happy for you too. I mean, I've been playing more Space Marine too. I'm trying to get my last class to 25. I'm, like, narrowly there. I can also probably sell a lot of the items I've picked up. I love it with this one. That's my favorite one of those to do. I lost track of the one guy. I'm concerned. My concern about those is I don't think they're gonna be good. Hey, I finally got it. I know. Could go down there and kill those fuckers. I don't want to, but I could. It's fine. I lose out on some chicken wing, but it's not like the biggest deal in the world. We just gotta be careful on the way back. Yeah, I was just thinking that I finally got an 8 from them after 2 or 3 hours of farming in this area, and of course the immediate response is die. Too much excite, yeah, 100%. I'm trying to think of like what's a good story I could tell for D&D. I'm running out of funny ones. Like, honestly, the funniest story I ever participated in was the one where my character like very specifically missed a session, and I turned out to be alright. Okay, have a good night. My character had been right all along about the traitor. Yeah, there's the Warhammer 40k one. That one's really funny for me specifically because my character was a sister of battle. I don't necessarily like fighting these guys. Guys above me. Oh, they're dead now. This will be 2, so 1 will run like that, and I'll have... I gotta be careful with those clean rot knights. They really do hit like a truck. Yeah. I thought as much. I thought I was pretty much out of runes, but... For those who are wondering what we're doing, we're basically like joining in late, and why there might not be a fight with Malenia quite yet. Fuck it. Redo. Haven't hit the thing yet. But if you're wondering why there hasn't been a fight with Malenia, and like I saw it like 30 minutes, we're taking a break to re-strategize and adjust the build partially, to give myself access to Flame Blade. So we can try to see if we can swap going for a more defensive-oriented build. Oh my god, I can't believe... But going from a more defensive-oriented build to a more attack build, because most of the defense is not super helpful other than just the extra dodge. So rather than trying to get more out of that, we're just trying to see what we can do to instead increase. Like, the defenses are about as fine as I can make them with the techniques I need. So rather than trying to force that to work a bit more, we're going to try to see what we can do to eke out just like a little bit more on that damage. You know, we got the great sword up to 25 now, so it's at its max. It can't go any higher, but you know, I had been using Vikes as a defensive option, and I might keep it around for some defensive options, but I think at this point the best defense is just a better offense. I think we just need to put a little bit more hurt on Malenia, try to see what we can do to just like kill her faster, and maybe with that little bit of extra we can avoid some future hurts. I should sell some of this crap. Alright. I'm short a little bit. Okay, we've all need to get to about 12,000 or so. I'm pretty sure it's just 9,000, but I just want to be safe and go that back. I believe there's a couple. I just... Alright. Honestly, rock might be best for this. Yep, you got here back just in time for me to be switching up build and having everything all set. Alright. At this point, there's not really anything else I can do other than progress the story to make this fight easier. Well, progress the story and then do more farming like I've just been doing. So, yeah. I believe Blood Flame Blade has a much lower cooldown, so we need to be very careful about how we or it's a much faster it's a faster cast, but it's also a faster use. So we're gonna need to be more careful about it. Yeah, it has much less duration. Vikes lasts like almost 2 minutes. Or maybe almost a minute, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah. Alright, that is more damage. Yeah. I knew that was coming. That's fine. Losing 21k, I don't care. 21k is just... Oh, you know what? I know what went wrong a little bit there. I don't have things set up quite right. Actually... gonna put this one here because this one's one that I'll actually more frequently use. Is there one for increased duration? That one might be one that... Okay, yeah. So, short answer is I'll do one more week of this probably next Sunday, and if I fail, I'm gonna progress the story to get a few more. Like at that point, it's just like, okay, I've given it all I got. I've given it all I got, guys. With this build, I need to change it up a bit and try to figure it out with the actual in-game weapon I'm planning on using. Well, she just won that slap fight for sure. I did next to no damage to her, and she's used 2 of mine. That one's up. Please let that hit, thank you. Shit!
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
I tried to summon Torrent there. I hit the wrong arrow key. The second you can tell the moment I was like that, I just took my hands off the controller. I was just like, yeah, no, that's that fight. Alright, that exchange went a bit better. Stop doing it. Or it doesn't like Ultra Answer. A few more seconds with this. Oh, fuck off.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
That's fine. Worst comes to worst, I can always readjust the builds and take a different ability. Probably, but I'm not sure how much effectiveness I'm getting out of that. Okay, she's going on the pure aggression at run start. Oh my god, fuck off. Come on! Fuck off.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
That was definitely one of my better runs. Like, just overall one of my better runs. But it does show... Just because it was my better ones in the regular version does not mean it does not show like the biggest weakness I'm having right now, which is that I have little to no experience in phase 2, which is definitely like giving me a little bit of trouble.
I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
I was trying to basically kill her to go into the phase 2 because I knew I was at that point, but fuck. Alright, this definitely feels like it's the sauce, though. This definitely feels like it's the way to go. The ice pots, to keep her from doing certain things. The Blood Fury blade. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to tell me because I'm only focusing on where her bar is, not necessarily if I'm like proccing bleed or not. Am I getting? I need to go. We're gonna go to Snow Place right now and hunt around for Rhyme. By the way, so we're just gonna be running around for a bit, picking up stuff while we talk shop about this. But and did I proc like bleed at all? I'm just not sure. Don't need Roa. I need yes, Rhyme Crystal Buds. We're just gonna run around collecting crystal buds for a bit, but like, because I know I'm getting bleed buildup on her, but I don't know how much her bleed resistant is, and I'm not like a super heavy arcane build. So I know my bleed buildup isn't the fastest. It's fairly like her bleed resistance is fairly low. It might be worth it. Okay, hold on. What's the thing that lets you, Okay, so I could easily go change my builds and then change it back with like ease. Like no problem. Get a little bit more lead setup. Oh. Somber Smoothing Stone 9. Always useful, because there's a whole ass other weapon I want. I mean, it's not like I'm becoming something new. But I think that's the only other adjustment I can do to this build. Would be... Alright, hold on. Follow me along this one. I could if we're going... Does Blood Fury... Okay. Let's start with this question. Does Blood Fury Blade proc off Faith? Like, does it give me bonus damage from Faith? Or is it just, like, a static amount of bonus damage? Or is it static to Arcane, specifically? Because I know because it's Blood Flame, not regular Flame, and not a regular blood attack, it does have the Flame and the, blood traits. No, I like my appearance. I like my drow-like appearance. Yeah, okay, so... Actually, like legitimate question time. Alright. We're trying to get the most bang for the buck out of this build. The whole idea... So the fire damage scales with Faith. Okay. So we don't necessarily want to move too much away from the Faith. Because we're going to lose out on some damage that way. But we want to try to make my Arcane go up more. I think if I set my Faith to 35... If I set my Faith to 35, right, and drop my int, drop my dex, drop like anything that's not related to just using big sword down, and we dump all the rest of that like saved points into Arcane, I think we'll get like a good Blood Flame Blade like good Blood Flame Blade builds. Yeah, and I would need a weapon with innate bleed, which I'm not gonna be able to get, you know. Or, not that I can't get, I'm pretty sure, Big Boy Toy Grafted Blade has bleed build up. It doesn't. I'm actually kind of shocked about that. But yeah, I don't think there's a great sword with it. Well... Okay, hold on. Okay, Arcane doesn't affect bleed build-up. Well, the Arcane Blade. So, in essence, the way to get, like, the greatest bang for buck, especially considering the weapon I'm going to be getting soon, would be to dump my... ints that I've been using for the other sword that I've been using for a long time into yeah, we're about on the Lucia the Panic Verb show. We are here about big sword, not bleeb sword. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a tricky one. Guys, stop. Just stop. Stop trying. I'm already gone. I'm long gone. What is that? What is... Oh, now I gotta go kill it. Alright, I guess I can't kill it. How's he healed? Oh, you better fucking come, not be fucking leaving with, coming back with full fucking health again. He doesn't even give me anything. There's a somber greatsword that absolutely trivializes her. But that's the last resort. Is it an ultra greatsword? Because remember, we are here for ultra greatswords only. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, this is definitely the area to farm up Crystal Bud. Even though it fucking hurts! Fucking little suicide bombers. I'm sorry, they have been called Ultra Greatswords in every other Dark Souls game I've played. It is the reason I keep referring to them as such. They're called Ultra Greatswords in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Did I get this already? I know, I guess not. Flowing curved sword. But yes, you are right, it is colossal. Oh. Not fucking with that. $62? Yeah, we're kind of okay. Something's trying to kill me. Oh, it's more of those things. Shit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go see Renala. Alright. Well, actually first, because I don't think I can do this, let's go over here. I want to see something real quick. I don't know if it's going to be worth the loss to the strength stat, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Alright.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms then.
Right. Is there... Alright, it goes from 395. Is it 349 plus 395 to 341 plus 297? But it causes a lot of bleed buildup. Like a lot of bleed. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's skip this. Let's go over to Nala.
Is it thy wish? Now, bear this sweet.
All right. Okay. Now let's just make sure I didn't break anything. Yep, it's 12 faith. So we basically sacrificed 7 int to give myself 7 extra faith to give our stealth just a little bit more boost. It's not the biggest boost. Certainly not the biggest boost, but it's just a little bit more. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so lead greatsword. Full dump into faith to give us a little bit of extra flame damage to make up for the loss of strength. Because we lost about 100 strength there. Flame blade, blood flame blade to what? Is it not giving it to us because the sword has okay, so I can't do that. All right, that's fine. Heavy, keen, and quality only. And a cult. What the fuck does a cult do? Oh, it raises arcane. Does a cult with a high arcane stat do anything for me for this fight? I don't think so. Pretty sure it won't. Alright. Well, we can eke out a couple more points. Yeah, that's what I thought. We eked out a few more points. Let's see what we can get from this. Rocks, rocks.
Let your
Damn it.
flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Yeah, it does feel like I'm doing like significantly more damage to her. I'm like getting, to be fair, I've had just a little bit of time where I'm just not dealing with her, but this just, it's small bits of addition to the build, like just changing which technique I use, changing to rock instead of black fireball, like using blood flame blade instead of Vikes. Alright, I just fucked that up entirely. Yeah, go ahead and kill me.
Blade of Miquella.
But I think we're approaching that, like, outside of just getting the weapon. I don't even know what the weapon's called, by the way. I just know it exists. Good, but getting the weapon and getting like maybe a better talisman at this point. Like, I'm definitely at the point where I'm probably reaching like the end of the beast's strength build talisman being like highly useful. Yeah.
I am Malenia.
Okay, so I can't get a cast in there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I have learned something. Yeah, there's definitely like a noticeable less frustration from me using this sword than anything else. Like, yeah, there's still some bullshit in this fight, but I don't feel the gut sword is a level of like efficiency with this for me in this fight. Now, I'm definitely. Well, that was a way longer reach than I thought. Fucking Sephiroth over here. Fucking smash Sephiroth, swear to God. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm good for the night. I think I got what I needed out of this. I'm not gonna finish her off tonight. I I am very tempted to go through, like, maybe this weekend while I'm painting, sit down and like tally up the amount of times I died. I'm gonna try to do that. Tally up the amount of times I died over the weekend and see if I can put a counter, be like, this is where we're at on the fight, and then just figure out a way to use like a death counter, like +1 token I can do, where I can just every time I die hit a button and be like, alright, +1 there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the end screen. I want to thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed. I am back to Elden Ring after a long time without. We're going to go probably... I think this is the peak of what I can do at this time without just doing a serious grind. So we're gonna have one more week of trying, or one more weekend of trying to do this. It'll be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday we'll try to do this. I'll bring Contagion and Demore back, and we'll maybe even have Bagels in there, and we'll have like chit chat going on while I'm trying to do it, so it's just not kind of like a bit more flat, like dulcet learning one. And yeah, so we'll set that up. Trying to think. I think if I can't do it at that point, the next time I play, we'll just go through and try to figure it out. Coming up, so yeah, that's all I've got for Elden Ring. So for those who are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you later. Alright, for those who are watching this on Twitch,